Hello all, and welcome back to the ScrapLab. Today we are up in space, and as you can see behind me, Ben has been busy looting things. It's been probably about a week since I've been online, and Ben has collected all sorts of wrecks for us, and we're kind of positioned at this asteroid now. So it's a good thing because I don't think it was on the last stream, but last time I played, our small station that we brought up from the planet and our small lifter ship got absolutely shredded. We went out to do some looting, and we came back to where our base used to be, and everything was destroyed. So something must have spawned in with Gatling guns and just drifted by, peppering everything. But yeah, we don't have a ship anymore that can go to and from the planet. We don't have a lot of stuff. But what we do have is a giant pile of wrecks that Ben has dragged back. So I'm probably going to be building today. Ben, I think, is off stealing stuff again, as one does.
I saw something interesting, have to investigate, maybe, acquire it.
Yeah, liberate it.
Liberate, yeah, that's a good way to put it.
We have two functional ships now, too. We got the band cause here, which is tidied up nicely. And then this little scout ship, band scout. So those are sitting parked next to each other. Those are probably not going to change a whole lot. But then we've got all of these giant wrecks parked around. And I think we have enough materials to kind of start on a larger ship of some sort. We've got this big chunk of refineries and assemblers and tanks and stuff down here. I think that's going to be my starting point for a ship. And we're going to make something that can move around and has all of our refineries and whatnot that we need to be a functional base, and kind of build up from there. Also, something worth noting today, Van found this small grid ship that has a bajillion thrusters on it for whatever reason, and in my opinion, most importantly, it has a projector on it somewhere down here. And if we can use that projector, we can project any block we want and then use welders to weld it up. So it might be a workaround to not being able to build certain blocks.
Assuming we have the parts to build it.
Right.
Assemblers still can't make a lot of stuff.
Right, we'll still need parts from different things, but it might be a way to, like, make a reactor or something like that. Though we seem to have tons of all that kind of stuff now anyway at this point, so we'll see if we even have to use the little projector. But we could use it to project, for example, a small grid ship with hydrogen thrusters and all that, because the thrusters, hydrogen thrusters, and hydrogen tanks just take metal grids and big tubes and whatnot, which we have tons of at this point. So we could potentially very easily replace our atmospheric or our planetary capable hydrogen ship, small grid. I'm very tempted almost to, like, just start with seeing if I can print something like that up. I got a bunch of blueprints that would work very nicely. Fairly simple.
Would be a nice test.
Yeah, I think I'm going to see if I can project anything. I wonder if the projector block itself is disabled in some way.
I didn't test it out.
Make a, let's say it's a vulture.
Well, the spawn I was chasing appears to have disappeared. I don't know where it is. It's just, I went in the direction that the ping came from, and it's just gone.
Weird.
It's unfortunate. It was something new that I hadn't seen before, so I was excited.
We can definitely project. So if we can print, if we have the materials, we can just make stuff. I think battery components is going to be kind of the limiting factor on.
Oh, that is most certainly going to be something to trade. You know, we have some nice things to trade if anyone on the surface wants to.
Yeah.
You know.
We could trade for some battery components. That'd be nice. We really can't make them with the full-size assembler?
I wish we could, but no.
That's
like
insane.
You can't. The full-size assembler looks like it's heavily neutered. Like there's, I would have expected in a in a server where there's like limitations on what you can build and what you can do, I would have very much expected for you to at least build solar cells and power cells. But it looks like the mod creators don't want us to have power. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can steal batteries from other ships and drain them, but that's very tedious. I mean, once you get to
The
the
thing
point
is,
where you have an
we have
assembled
reactors
refinery,
now. We have a refinery now.
yeah,
As long as the refinery can refine uranium, we just have to find uranium,
that is
and then we're
true.
fine.
If we
Then
find
we have power
uranium, then we're
for all
good.
eternity, right? And we do
Yep.
have hydrogen engines and hydrogen, so they just don't want us to have renewable power. It seems like because we can't
Yeah.
find solar panels or solar cells, and we can't make battery components. We can find
And
batteries. Finding batteries is really easy. So it's really just the
oh,
fact that we can't get like solar
right.
stuff in
Batteries are
space.
simple. Every single
Everything has
thing that spawns
batteries,
out here
it
has
seems.
batteries. But solar cells, I haven't even seen a single ship out here in space that
Uh,
has one solar panel, let alone loot in it that has solar cells.
yeah.
It would be nice if some mod creator out there was able to make something that could drop some of those things.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be a good thing to have for sure.
It would be.
Um,
I don't know. Maybe some genius out there's working on something like that. We'll figure it out.
yeah. Someday maybe. I think we can do this. I mean, aside from needing the battery components, but the ship that I'm projecting right now only uses like a couple small batteries because it's mostly hydrogen based. So it actually doesn't need that much power. But it's still going to need a few battery components. Probably 20 or less. And then we'll have a way to go to and from the planet again. Comfortably.
Oops.
Ouch. Hit an asteroid a little bit too hard.
Yeah, I just face checked it.
Okay. Well. This'll work. Yeah. We'll have that keep the projection and just turn it off for now. Oh, the loot. So much loot.
Oh yeah.
Where do I even start?
Well, it depends. What do you think the main goal would be here? Like we could build out this base, this asteroid base, and make a permanent location where we could drop off loot and things. We can build a capital ship that has the capability of supporting ourselves as we're traveling all over the place. We can build. Eventually, we'll need a mining ship.
Are the tools on the band cause? I
I
have no
don't.
tools. Last time when it crashed,
Yeah,
I lost all my tools.
I lost all my tools too. I think
Gosh
there's
dang it. We
there's
should just
a
spawn tools back
slightly
in.
better.
It was a game crash that lost us our tools, so
That is true.
we
I
already
mean, if you
spawned
want to
somebody's
do
ship
that,
back in for the same reason. I feel like it's warranted to spawn tools back in.
yeah, I'd agree with
I
that.
only lost. The only thing I lost that I don't think we have spares of is the tier 3 grinder.
Same. Yeah.
Right. And then we have
And
tier
we only
2
have
welders.
we only have one tier 2 welder. I did lose a tier 2 welder as
There's
well.
one in here. Is that the only one?
That's the only one. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to spawn in 2 tier 2 welders and 2 tier 3 grinders because we shouldn't have lost those. That was a game crash. That's nothing. That wasn't
Right.
our fault.
Yeah, I agree.
The heck? Where did the welders go? Just spawn the welders in and pick them up, and they're not in my inventory. Did you pick them up?
No. Did they spawn on the ground?
Huh, it's only...
I don't see them.
It's only spawning one at a time. Interesting. I guess when I spawn them in the air, they only spawn one at a time. That's what the problem was.
Oh, I see.
Oh shoot, this one shouldn't exist. Okay, we'll deal with that. Here, Ban, here's a... Oh shoot, now it's... the fact that these things stack is actually kind of annoying sometimes. There you go, there's that. And then I'll put... There's a welder.
Excellent, thank you.
Yep. Need one more welder. And then this one shouldn't exist. Can I destroy it by grinding it? It would appear so. Okay.
Are you sure? Because I could have sworn that when you grind stuff like that, it goes in your inventory.
No, it disappears.
Oh, you did destroy it? Okay,
yeah,
that's cool.
It did not go in my inventory because I only have one of them now, so...
Ah, nice.
Our tools are back the way they should be.
Alright, so some context on the things around our base here.
Okay.
We found a couple of heavy transports. Each one of them has a large grid, large cargo, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Various amount of batteries. We don't need to worry too much about that. We have a ship that had a large grid, large hydrogen thruster on the back, and it's surrounded by 3 large grid, large hydrogen tanks. So this could be a good. This could be a good base for like the bottom of a ship to land on a planet, I think.
It could be. Could be.
It also has a bunch of ion thrusters on there as well, which we could either get rid of or do something else with.
Yeah. Probably end up moving
we are drowning in ion thrusters.
There does not seem to be any issue finding those in space. Ion thrusters and batteries.
Right.
And antennas, for that matter.
Yep. So as part of the 2 ships that you mentioned, that new one, the Band Scout, I did find another survival kit. So we have 2 active survival kits on those, one on the Band Cause and one on the Band Scout.
Good.
I recently, just about an hour ago or half an hour ago, found the thing that's next to this ship. It looks like half of a capital ship.
This guy over here?
This guy over here, yeah. This one here is filled with more ion thrusters, but
like this one has a full-size medical, right?
It's got a full-size medical.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have an actual medical station.
Wait, can we use this to change our suit and maybe get a jetpack that works?
Oh, the jetpack?
No,
I don't know.
I think the jetpack's it's not actual.
That's a mod, right?
Yeah, but sometimes the jetpacks, it's a mod of the spacesuit.
Oh, I see.
So if you change your spacesuit, sometimes you can fly. Oh my gosh, I'm like glitched out here.
It'd be amazing if that worked.
No, it's not a thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm still wearing my normal suit, which means it's a different type of mod.
Okay. The ship is kind of unimpressive other than the full-size med kit. It's got a nice bridge.
Lots of cargo, conveyors.
It's a little cozy
nook.
inside.
A nook.
Driving
nook.
Yeah, it's a little cozy, but yeah, full-size medkit is amazing. Also to note for people that are watching that don't know, the full-size medkit only takes 2 kilowatts of power, whereas a survival kit takes 15 kilowatts of power.
I actually did not know that. That's funny. I assumed they all took 15 because you need to have at least 15 to respawn at them. But it seems like the full-size one's just even more efficient.
Yeah, Bloodhitch, the sim speed's not that bad on these because most of these I've turned into static grids.
Yeah, these are... Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here, but it's all static grids. I guess it's sparking a little bit. What is the sim speed at right now? 0.7 something. Yeah, it's not great.
It's not great.
Gonna lie,
but
this should be getting cleaned up here as we combine it into a functional ship.
True.
Somewhat cleaned up.
As we start removing
I think I'm going to use the band scout. I'm going to put a little grabber on it, and I'm going to use it to move things around and kind of organize so that stuff's close together.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to put a foot on the back of it.
Oh, we did find that big station as well, this gun platform, which is insane.
Yeah.
It's filled with heavy plates, or heavy plate armor. So there's metal grids galore on this thing. It's got, what did I say? It was like 32 hydrogen thrusters. But I also put a little extrusion on this thing that has a connector, so you can connect to it and charge up batteries. It does have a bunch of reactors in it as well, with a lot of uranium. So we should be able to charge up for a decent amount of time.
Yeah, just having the large grid reactors on that. We just slap one of them on each of the ships that we build, and we're good on power because we have the refinery now. So we should be able to refine uranium if we can ever find it.
I haven't tested that. I haven't tested whether or not the refinery can refine uranium.
I'm hoping that it can. Otherwise, I just don't understand the purpose of it.
Yeah. But then again, I don't understand the purpose of the assembler when all it could really make at this point is interior plates, steel plates, large tubes. I mean, there's some nice things it can make. It can make medical components, which is...
That's pretty good.
Pretty good,
We still can't place the blocks. But...
We still can't place the blocks, but yeah.
Right. The thing is, we have that projector now, so we could at least project a small grid one and then make the components and weld it up. The projector is definitely going to be more useful almost than the assembler.
That is certainly a win by finding that projector.
Now we just need to find a large grid one. Then we can just project the large grid thing and start welding it up.
Oh, can we only project small grid with that?
Yeah. That's how it works.
That makes sense. I'm kind of glad about that, because when you were saying that we could use it to get around the build limitations, I was like, well, that's a little broken that we have that now, but if
it's just small grid though, so
so that's not too broken yet. If we find a large grid projector though.
That would be nice.
Now, if you were to project a small grid ship that had a subgrid with a large grid projector on. Oh, okay, I guess that can't be used for that.
I'm going to have to convert some of these back to mobile grids.
Mm-hmm.
Out of hydrogen or something? Why am I just drifting? Weird.
Turned off your jetpack?
Yeah, it was just off. Yeah, we can make most blocks now. The small grid at least, I think. We haven't actually tried welding them though, like welding the projection.
Yeah, it might not let us weld.
There's still possibilities that it won't work, but I think it's gonna work.
If it projects it, I feel like it would work. Now,
we still need the parts though, because we can't make like battery components, right? So we can't just like weld up batteries.
So the assembly of the parts is still going to be a limitation on that side. We would need to trade to get the parts from the surface, because it seems like power cells are way more common on the surface. There's nothing out here.
Power cells. We can get batteries themselves, but not.
We can get batteries,
just power
but
cells.
if we have a battery that's damaged, then it's useless to us because there's no power cells to repair them.
We could design ships that work off of reactors because we have reactor components now from just finding reactors, but I personally don't have a lot of those types of ships because I use battery, at least for small grid. I use battery for everything because I just charge them off the large grids and
Right.
Yeah.
And again, we still haven't found uranium,
It's
so while
cheaper.
we do have the capability of using it,
Yeah, we haven't
in
found it yet.
theory, we still
That
don't know
shouldn't
if
be
we
too
can
hard to remedy
refine
that.
it.
Like, it's just an amount of time to like go search
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Assuming
And we do
that's
have an
not
ore
limited.
detector on that small ship that I found too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small grid ore detector on a ship, but it's still better than
Yeah.
than a drill, hand
Be
drill.
nice to have a large one.
Yeah.
I actually think the elite hand drill has like a longer detect range than the small grid detector.
And that is an important note too. The assemblers, while they cannot assemble a lot of blocks, they can assemble elite tools
That is
if
really
we
what
have
we
the
need to use.
materials.
Yeah, we need to get that refinery up and running. Someone you stuff spawning.
Yeah, Bloodhish, the problem is the batteries themselves. When you grind down a battery, the power cells are not there. And there's a few like the speed modules, the power efficiency modules, yeah. Those can spawn with them, but all the power efficiency modules we found so far are damaged to the point where they're not in there.
Yeah.
And they only have 20 power cells, so even
Which
if
is
we
enough,
did find one...
that's enough for small grid stuff. That's a pretty good
True,
amount for
true.
small grid stuff, but yeah. The thing, yeah, I guess that's really the only thing we need it for, though. Because for large
Yep.
grids, we just find the stupid batteries, because it seems like in Spacer, everything is made out of batteries and ion thrusters, so...
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, other than the rare wreck pings that we're finding that have the stations seem to have nuclear reactors, but
I'm
that
actually
seems
gonna...
to be it.
This thing is so heavy. How the heck did you even get this back here?
Which one?
God, the weapon platform.
Oh, I mean, it's got 30-something hydrogen thrusters and full hydrogen tanks.
Oh, you just flew it
I flew it,
as a
yeah.
ship. I was trying to move it with like this little tow ship I made, and I'm like, this is never gonna
Well,
happen.
also, it should be a stationary grid right now.
I know I undid that because I
you
wanted to move
unstationaried.
it. Yeah.
The thrusters look like they are on, so maybe they were...
I just flipped them on to try and stabilize it so I can make it stationary again, because I just
I
don't
see,
feel
I
like
see.
moving it.
Fair enough. Yeah, that was an amazing find. It's horribly built, but it's an amazing find.
Yeah.
That makes more sense, yeah.
Yeah. That one's a pain.
Just keep in mind, almost everything around here is currently a static grid for the sake of sim speed.
Yeah, makes sense. Maybe what I'll do is we'll just start working on the... Oh my lord. Between the sim speed being like half and our jetpack sucking.
Yeah. I mean, the jetpack works at 10%, and then the sim speed lowering that percentage even further is
I'm better off just flying around in a ship to go between like things that are close here. Even just around our asteroid, it's such a nightmare to have to fly.
Right. I mean, it wasn't too bad earlier. I don't know what exactly is affecting the sim speed the most around here.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna clean up this chunk of stuff here. This will be the start of our ship. The big tank, the refinery.
Now, are you sure you want to start with that instead of the...
This is going to be the core.
Okay.
And I'll put a assembler on it, or a cargo on it immediately. And then I'll have refinery, cargo, hydrogen production, assembler all already attached.
Yep, that sounds good.
This is
And
the
we don't
assembly
have a
part.
lot of special blocks, but just so you know, over on the mag plate pole that we have here, we do have a custom turret controller and a programmable block, just in case you need those.
Custom turret controller someday when we actually have solar panels.
Yeah. God, that makes me so sad that I can't find solar panels. But
Yeah.
that does give us incentive to work with other players to trade.
Mm-hmm.
Because planetary, you can find
Detached
solar
now.
panels like crazy, which is insane.
Yeah, they're a lot more common there than they are here.
In fact, we probably still have a bunch at our main base down there if we could find a way to get back down.
We have them. We have like 4 or 5 more, but they don't have the components in them, so they're just broken. And we don't find components ever anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing we could do is scout around on the planet and look for more solar panels and deconstruct them. And just, yeah.
Yeah, deconstruct them or just grab them and bring them.
Yeah. Considering how easily these things get damaged, though, I really wish the mod creator would just add the capability for ships to spawn with inventories of solar
Solar
cells.
cells would be nice things to find.
Yeah.
As loot, for sure. At least in space, or just have ships that have solar panels on them.
Right.
It seems to be
right.
0 that spawn.
If a ship just had a solar panel here and there, we'd be fine because we do get quite a decent amount of scrap.
Mm.
It's just very strange that in space we're not finding any.
Yeah.
This is where I would have expected them instead of on the planet. On the planet, I expect more wind turbines, which, to be fair, there are tons.
There's plenty of those. It's just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll stop complaining about the about the solar panels, even though it bothers me to no end.
So obnoxious, yeah. All the scrap that's up here too is just like an absolute freaking disaster the way it's put together. It was literally put together by a 2-year-old.
I think that we've had the discussion before. It essentially is just, like you said, the people are building in creative and they're not really considering whether or not they're functional or...
It doesn't make any sense the way like 90% of the scrap is put together.
Mm-hmm. Like sometimes you'll have things that aren't piped into conveyor systems where...
Turrets that are just sitting on blocks with no piping. Connectors.
With no way to access
freaking connectors sitting on a place that looks like it makes sense. Like they planned for there to be a connector there. And it's just attached to an armor block. Like, what?
Or then you have the alternative end of the spectrum where you have a ship that instead of using connectors, they just use small cargoes everywhere.
Yeah, instead of conveyors of any sort, everything is made out of small cargo containers.
Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah. Some of the stuff we found up here is kind of wild. I'll just detach that. And detach this. I
mean, you can't complain too much because someone went through the hassle of making all these things for the mod, right? It is a lot of work.
It's better than
understandable.
Nothing,
And the goal of the majority of this is to be scrap in the first place, so we're not expecting functionality. Right.
But still, come on. It hurts my brain to like see a connector attached to nothing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, this would never exist in a million years. I just made all this stuff start floating. Great.
Yeah, when you detach something, the grids that it's on become non-static.
I'm gonna get rid of like some of these ion thrusters. We have like millions of them on ships.
Yeah, that's true.
And that one right there there's just no reason for it.
Yeah, if it would be more efficient to just get rid of it, then might as well.
Yeah, it's on an awkward thing that's now drifting.
Yeah, like you said, ion thrusters we can get as many as we want. Mm-hmm. There's no limitation to getting ion thrusters.
Right. What is this block right here? a basic refinery, and that's attached to another O2. This is just a random thruster that's on fire. That was almost broken. Can get rid of that. I think I'm just going to attach this random chunk of blocks back up to that. Maybe in a place that kind of makes sense. We'll rotate it, and then it will make sense to me. Can I drag it? Nice. I forgot how horrible moving stuff with that mod is in space.
Yeah.
I was excited for about half a second, and then I was re-traumatized by it.
I appear to have found a distraction. I will be back.
Excellent. Slowness.
Oh, yeah, sim speed is at 0.65. Now, to be fair, when no one else was on and I was the only one here, the sim speed on the server, and even for my own sim speed, was like 0.85 with all this stuff here. So I don't know if it's all just you know, the stuff we've been collecting.
I'm sure it's a combination of like stuff we have, stuff other people have.
Right, because we also do know that the
around,
big thing for sim speed is when things are spawning in the ground on the planet.
Yeah, glitchy stuff.
Blood. Okay, maybe I have a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, I haven't seen your guys' base recently, but I do know that it is the largest thing on the server.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, most blocks, most PCU. And I know that there's about 1 million things parked there too. So
just same thing that I do, huh? Just going around collecting everything. Worry about building later.
Well, the thing is, they have like a bunch of that, and then they have a bunch of like actually built stuff at their base. They have like 6 to 10 cars parked there. I feel like that are functional at all times. Well, they have a big group, so
yeah, that helps. That helps. Yeah.
We are working on getting a large ship functional. Well, I am. Ban's looting more stuff for me to use.
I provide the materials. I'm like a cat that's dragging the dead bird and saying, "Here, I brought this for you."
Yep. And I'm trying to turn the dead bird into a live bird. It's not working so well. I hope this doesn't crash the server again when I attach this.
Oh, jeez.
It's not. They're both mobile grids, so it shouldn't happen this time, I swear.
We don't really know what caused that last one, to be honest.
No, we don't. That's our suspicion, but
right.
Who knows what it actually was. Oh, come on. This looks so close to being lined up.
Did you weld them up?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, Blood, we think that the issue was merging a static grid to a mobile grid, and I think that was what caused it.
With the pads, with the
weld
pads.
Yeah.
Because I've done that honestly, we did that with the weld pads too, so
yeah.
I don't know.
It could have just been the size because they were very large PCU for both of them.
Now it just randomly attached when I didn't expect it to. Okay. This battery's kind of in a weird spot. Both of those batteries. I'm gonna move them. Assume one of these vehicles has gyros on it.
Yes, because a few of those I flew back without dragging them. Some of them I did have to drag, so there might only be one or two ships around there with a gyro on it.
Okay.
We might need to
Might have to find more gyros.
Yeah. If anything, that station has a ton of gyros on it.
True. Okay. Slowly, it's like playing Legos in slow motion. Super slow motion. We're getting a foundation for a vehicle here. I want to get a large cargo right on here. And then I actually want that. I want the cargo to be between the assemblers and the refineries, so that the assemblers and refineries never kick materials into each other. But I think I'm just going to make do with putting a cargo there. It's kind of close to that situation. I should clean up the stuff that's just drifting away here, though, too. I think I could reattach this antenna. We still can't build antennas, right?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
No,
this
we
is
can't.
A fully functional antenna, so I'll just attach this, and then
Yeah.
the vehicle we're building here will have an antenna right off the bat. Where do I put it, though? I think we'll attach it. We can always move it, I suppose. I'm just going to attach it right to the bottom here.
Mm.
Where are you, antenna? There it is.
It's a little awkward.
Just huge and probably really heavy. Oh no. I'm missing one computer. Shoot. Guessing they're on the Bancause?
Yes, there should be hundreds of computers. Well, I've used quite a few. There should still be 100. A couple hundred in there.
I can't actually... The antenna is so big I can't actually grab it by hand.
Oh. Well,
okay.
it's a good thing you have ships around with feet on them.
Yep, I guess we're fine. I'm going to rearrange the ship I'm building. And then I'll make it stationary. I should make it stationary, but I'm worried about crashing the server, so I'm actually not going to. I want to make it stationary, but it's potentially hazardous to everyone's lives right now.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good for me right now.
Just make sure it's not moving and set it in place gently. Okay. Now where's Mr. Antenna? That's not it. Oh, it's directly below me. F. Doing this in first person, I just bapped it. Okay. Got it. This is going to be in the way if I hold it like that. Now I have a moving target.
I mean, if you have to.
Well, now we're moving pretty fast, so I'm gonna have to stop and go grab it. Maybe what I do is I landing gear lock it to something that's static grid, so it can't move, but it's not static grid itself.
Yeah, it's an idea.
That sounds smart. I'm gonna do that. Might turn out not to be smart, but it sounds smart. This is the closest thing, so that's what we're gonna attach it to. I wanted to move everything up here anyway, so I guess this works out. How's your looting going, Ban?
I have liberated this machine, and it does have a gyro for you.
Excellent.
Just trying to figure out how to get it to stop now. Minor detail. Yeah, so as a note, the beds cannot be used as a control seat to control remote control when you're in them.
Yeah.
You have to build like an actual passenger seat, which I guess has a little bit more control. I don't know how. Oh, you know what? Sure, that makes sense. I guess you wouldn't be able to access a remote control when you're asleep.
That mod that I was talking to you about for putting on the server for spawning in silly things. I have the spawning part of that working now. So now I just have to create silly things and we can get it running.
We like silly things.
Yeah, it was an absolute pain to get the spawning working because apparently the modded planet that we're using is completely screwy. So all the stuff that works on normal planets was not working on it. Finally figured out how to get it working though. To a degree at least.
Oh, this has no backwards thrust. I'm gonna fly sideways. All right, that works.
Okay, we really need to fix all the stuff that's smoking because it's giving me a headache.
Yeah, you know, that whole lack of oxygen thing in space.
Yeah. Speed module we can fix. Power efficiency module, no, we probably can't fix it.
Yeah, but we don't want to get rid of it. I mean, just mag plate it somewhere for now.
Oh no, it's still attached. It's smoking. I was trying to see which ones I could fix to stop the smoking.
Yeah, I already checked all the power efficiency modules. I'm pretty sure not a single one of them has enough stuff that we can fix.
Right. Too bad.
Unless we trade for power cells. Blood, you got power cells?
We need power cells. We don't even really need the power efficiency modules, I don't think. If we have reactors and all these batteries. Assuming we can find the stuff. Wait, did you take the Bancas out?
I did.
Okay.
Apparently.
I was just like, where is it?
Yep. Yeah, I took it to go and get this other ship.
Okay, that's fine.
And honestly, I don't remember where it is now. But
okay, that's fine.
It's got its survival kit active.
If it was still here and I just wasn't seeing it.
Yeah. Survival kit is active, so it should, in theory, be reachable at some point.
Yeah. which one of these has a large cargo on it?
The red scrap things do.
Okay. I'm gonna grab one of those. We'll add that. We're definitely gonna want one of those on our ship. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. $73. That's quite a few.
Yeah, 73 will get I'll get you some good stuff. I think. If you're willing to trade.
Inventory.
This,
How about solar cells? You got solar cells.
yeah, really.
While we're shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the planet they do seem to give you power cells decently, not regularly, but decently. In space, they don't give you anything.
They just give you fully functional batteries, and they're like, "That's good enough, right? Right?"
Right. Alright, the lack of thrust in some directions on this is infuriating. I'm gonna have to fix this up to get it closer to the base. I don't trust myself not to crash.
Yeah, we haven't found a single solar cell. Just the ones that you find in the solar panels, which you only find on the planet.
Yep.
Which you will never use on the planet because you have wind.
Because you have wind, exactly. And wind turbines are very, very plentiful.
Yep.
God forbid you get one of your solar panels shot, it's just gone for good because there's no way to repair it.
Yeah. I don't know how that would happen, but
Yeah.
we both did it within like the first day of being up here. We got the solar panels shot.
Yep, I got one shot up and then we lost that one, and then you got one shot up and we lost that one.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I guess we don't have solar now.
Never gonna have those again.
Yep.
Yeah, we were trying to actually play the game without hydromanning for a little bit, and turns out we did that poorly.
Yeah.
I think we had, what, 3 panels which were full when we came up here, and now we only have one?
We only have one that's full, yep. Now, if we can develop a way to get back down to the planet, we could still pick up the ones that we left at our base.
Those are
Some
all
of them
empty.
Some of them are damaged. All of them are?
Yeah, I took
What?
all the components and brought them with to fix our current ones. I think one has like maybe 6 in it or something.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if we're pretty hosed, then I think we're not gonna have a lot of opportunity here to get those working.
Okay. One more thing attached.
Oh, I see where you're asking for the band cause it has all our materials.
Yep. I can't fix anything without it. It's fine.
Alright.
It's fine. I have a lot of attaching to do, so it's not a big deal at all, honestly. God. Can't even see what I'm working with because all the smoke. Alright, we have large cargo, large hydrogen tank. We have, what, 3 O2H2s already on this. A full-size assembler, a small refinery, large refinery. Do I even want to bother putting a small assembler on it? I don't think so. We'll just save that for something else. Got a couple batteries. Could definitely use a couple more batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Might work on some armor too to kind of figure out a shape for this vehicle. Because it's just a functional brick right now.
Yeah.
We don't happen to have another refinery, do we? I don't think we want to put 2 on one vehicle anyway.
No, we've got the two. We've got the basic refinery and the full refinery.
I think maybe another hydrogen tank wouldn't be a bad thing to add.
Yeah.
Another big hydrogen tank. If this is going to
Got
be a
plenty of
vehicle
those.
that's hauling around a lot of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and that we're refueling off of with other ships.
Yep.
Yeah, we have 3 more of those, I think, so.
Yep. All of them attached to that big hydrogen thruster. You could even probably use that whole block as it is.
Maybe. I mean, I'm sure I could. I just don't know if I want to.
Fair enough.
It's not the most pleasing thing to look at. Though, if it's hooked up nicely, I don't mind working with it. It's just that a lot of this stuff is straight up not hooked up. So. Okay. I see what they were doing. Oh, what the heck is this connector? This connector in a completely dysfunctional location. Okay.
Yeah.
The usual. Whatever.
Again, some creative license was taken with whoever was designing these.
All of these ships. I don't really like the way this all is put together. I think I'm going to dismantle.
Fair enough.
Inventory full. Inventory
We can get rid of that
full.
thruster. I don't really need it. Small ion thrusters are a dime a dozen out here.
True. In some cases, you can get upwards of 30 to 40 of them on a single ship.
Yep. That's barely defended.
That's barely defended. Don't ask how I know. I
One piece at a time. Where are you thing that I'm building? Oh, there it is. Ugh, I guess I attach it over here. No, we'll put it on the other end. Do we want to have interior space in this ship, or are we just going to make a functional brick that can fly around and process stuff?
I mean, the goal is that we want to eventually have a place we could kind of call a mobile home, right? Because we want to be able to travel, like, 120k away or something and have everything we need rather than...
Have to drag everything back to the
Yeah.
scrapyard here.
Right. Which, I mean, it's the scrapyard serving its purpose, but we don't want to be stuck here, I don't think. Unless we want to build an actual base.
Nah, I like mobile bases.
Yeah, same here.
I like them a lot.
Yep.
And I actively dislike stationary bases. At least once I'm in space. Just because of that drifting factor of things going by us and just peppering the base.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And so far, I mean, the asteroid bases has been good for that. Like, I haven't seen anything that's drifted in the direction of the asteroid base.
That's good.
So I might be correct on my thinking that the asteroid is kind of directing them away from our direction.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm skeptical of that, but maybe.
It's a
Either
working
way,
theory at the moment.
Yeah, either way, we haven't had too many issues. Where's this cargo crate? And man, like, why do you have... Like, these connectors aren't connected to the cargo crate. I don't understand.
That was the way that ship was designed.
Dear Lord.
I didn't mess with that side.
Where is it? Where is the cargo that's not connected, that has the stuff I need in it?
That thing doesn't have cargo.
It has a cargo, like a small cargo container.
Does that one? I don't think that one does.
Okay.
Unless it's hidden.
Let me see if I can read. Give me a second. It says, oh, cargo crate. Man, stop using garbage. Stop using garbage. Ah, I hate this so much. I actually hate this so much. Why would you put one of these on there when we have... Oh my god. This is disgusting.
You're the shipbuilder. I'm the
believe
scrapper.
This is inefficient even for scrapping. I can't. I can't. This is why I'm building a ship. I literally can't deal with this anymore. Why is that even a thing? Oh my god. I need to blacklist those blocks so nobody can build them. They're literally the worst thing that has happened to this playthrough. Alright, one more thing attached. Excellent. Now we got 2 tanks, a lot of smoke, and some functional blocks. The refinery's functional, right? Nice.
Yeah, I got those all repaired up. Alright. Brought this ship back. This one has a gyro on it for you. It's got a couple of other useful things, I think. Mostly just batteries and more thrusters. It's got an antenna, but I think you already have enough antennas right now.
Yeah, there's quite a few here, and we only need one for the ship.
Yeah. But this one, definitely the gyro. And I don't know if you want a...
I need you to drop off all of the stuff in the cargo, in that thing, into the cargo on this thing. Because then your ship will be lighter, and then I'll have all the building materials here.
Oh, I need to go and get the band cause. That's right.
Yeah.
Let me take care of that. After I make this a static grid.
I keep running into problems where I don't have the materials that I need.
Yep.
And then I have to go raid these damn little crate things that you have stuck in here. I can't believe that.
Alright, gonna have to disable these other medical bays so I can spawn over there.
That's fine.
Where is the...
Disable whatever you have to. I can turn this one off that I'm sitting by.
Yeah, that one we don't have a programmable block there or we don't have a
I'll turn
timer.
it back on once you get where you're going.
Yeah, and then I've got to turn the big med bay off in this thing too. I think this has timer blocks in here if you wanted to do the thing you do with those.
Yeah, I'll do it eventually. Not top priority right now for me.
Yeah. For now, I'll just turn it off because we don't need all those. Okay, that one off?
Yep.
Alright, I should go to band cause now.
Why is it named that? What was it named before?
Remember cause?
Okay. Like
I'm
I
not
knew
creative
it
with
had
names.
something in front of it, but I just couldn't think of what it was.
Yeah. I'm not the creative type when it comes down to naming.
Yeah, it's fine. Neither am I.
I mean, if I try, I can be.
I name my scout ship Scout Ship. I name...
Yeah.
Yeah. Descriptive naming. It's the only type of naming I really do. Usually.
And mine is descriptive naming with ownership.
Mhm. At least your fleet has a theme, and everyone knows whose fleet it is.
For better or for worse.
Yeah. Do we not own some of these?
We
We
should.
don't even own some of the blocks on here. Wait, bands, all owned by bands.
Unless it's the one I just looted not long ago.
The
then
power
I don't
efficiency
know.
modules we don't own.
Oh, I don't think I was able to transfer ownership because they weren't built.
Right, and we can't build them.
And we can't build
That
them.
explains it. Okay, that's fine. Need to go find some... I'm going to take some of these turrets off. These turrets don't need to be here, and they'll have what I want. Also
Sure.
Take this.
They do have ammo in them, so...
Inventory full.
All these hydrogen thrusters on this weapon platform.
Yeah, it's massive.
Feeling good about that. Make all sorts of ships with all that.
Mm-hmm.
Probably use a few of them on this ship. Got the hydrogen tanks, might as well. Alright, let's find a couple more batteries to add to this vehicle.
Alright. Band cause has returned.
There's a connector on the thing that I'm building. If you can get to it
A
somehow.
raiding station. This is the one that I lost last time.
It has your name on it. Rating station. Band
Yeah.
station.
I must go to my station.
Oh, there's some batteries on this vehicle somewhere. Can I get to them? That's the question.
I always get to them. You get to them while maintaining everything else.
Of course, the random locker on this vehicle had a bunch of stuff stuffed into it.
That was me.
Yeah. Figured. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna attach the band cause and drain it if you're not going to.
Go for it. I mean, I would, but distraction.
Hmm.
Now, my only concern with this raiding station is it looks like it's an active pirate station rather than Scrap. It wasn't owned by Scrap. So I could trigger an aggressive response from drones, right?
Don't know. It's a possibility. I am unaware of the consequences.
Me too. Which is why I should just go towards it head first.
Right.
Jump drive suppression field.
Yeah, that sounds promising.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay. That spawned in. Do I have anything on? No. So I'm just gonna go in towards it. Rating station, jump drive suppression field. See if it detects me and starts calling for help. Well, that looks interesting.
Oh, the band cause is so much more agile with the
Without inventory.
yeah, with nothing in it. It's so much
Yeah.
better.
Oh, this thing has lots of guns.
It's not what I like to hear.
Oh, lots of guns are shooting at me. Oh, I died.
Well then.
Yeah. But
Gosh, we need
that is a
we need to
cool
paint
looking
this.
station. I just don't know. We don't have the capability of capturing that right now.
White, clean armor. That's what I want. Ah, I can see again.
Well, the good news is the raiding station didn't spawn drones, so
Yep,
that's nice.
that's a win.
The bad news is the raiding station is heavily, heavily defended, and there's no possible way for us to get to that unless we build some artillery to take out their guns.
That is an option. I mean, we
It's an
can
option.
build the guns. We can make the ammo. I have 2 artillery shells. I don't know if that's gonna help you much, but I
Well,
got
there,
two of
there
them.
should be artillery in a lot of these other guns here too, so or ammo. And I believe we can make the ammo in the assemblers. We just have to disassemble other ammo to get the materials for it. Which is possible.
What I think I'm gonna do for this ship is I'm gonna have kind of a long functional tube, and then we can
Okay.
make another tube that's kind of off to the side of it, and that can be like habitat and whatnot. So it's more like a station, like a mobile station,
Okay.
than a ship, but it is a ship. It just looks more like a station. I think it'll be cool.
Yeah. Could also mirror
And we
that.
can
You
have
have
a docking
the
arm. Oh yeah, habitat on both
yeah.
sides. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, I was gonna say because we have two more large hydrogen tanks and one more large cargo. We don't have another refinery in the middle, but we could build something else in the middle
Right. Yeah.
to connect to it and just kind of have it like like have pods on the side of a ship.
Yeah, yeah. Have some drive pods.
Mm-hmm.
Could use the big thrusters
Large hydrogen
too.
thruster in the back, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So I guess that's what that warning that pops up about the inhibitor field. It's those raiding stations that are nearby. I guess the raiding stations prevent us from jumping. Not that we have a jump drive.
Yeah, not that we're anywhere near that anyway, but okay.
But I wonder if those
Good to
raiding
know.
stations themselves have a jump drive, if they have a way of stopping it.
That'd be cool. We could explore the world.
Hmm. Alright, I need direction. What should I do?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm just gonna be working on this for a while. Do you wanna grab a gyroscope and... Oh, I ran out of O2. Or a hydrogen.
Yeah.
Can you get me a hydrogen tank? How about that?
You just want a bottle? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
like a
asking?
little bottle. I'm just dead drifting here right now.
Yeah. Where's the Bankas? Pretty sure we had some of the Bankas.
No, they're in this thing now. I moved everything into
Oh,
this thing.
moved
so
everything into. Okay.
I can't quite reach an access point.
Ah, yes. Ooh, drifting pursuant. But that's.
Kind of scary.
It's a distraction.
Please bring me a bottle first, man. I don't want to have to respawn.
Alright.
And then you've got two
I will
distractions.
prioritize.
Drifting Shifty also has loot. I do. I've got good tools on me. Did we ever turn back on these? I didn't turn back on the survival kit. That's on the little tow ship. Actually, you could take that if you want to start taking that out instead of the band cause. The actual
that'd
scout
be
ship.
ideal.
That makes a lot more sense.
Where
Just gotta-
are you?
I'm waving my arms. I'm this way. I'm right on the other side of that vehicle.
On the other side. Okay.
Yeah, slowly drifting off into space. Okay, look up. My beacon's on. Here, I'll toggle it on and off.
Oh, there it is. Hey, there we go. Okay. Alright, so I think if I just drop this here, you should be able to get it.
Yeah. Ah, thank
There you
you.
go. Yep.
Oof.
Alright, oh crap, which direction was that distraction?
That kind of that way. You should take the little ship and you should turn the survival kit back on it. I think the first thing I'm gonna do, like after this is I'm going to add turrets to the side of this.
Yeah.
In case something does show up here. Though, there's still stuff here that we don't own, so it's like, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, well, we just have to program the turrets to only shoot.
Yeah, enemies, but the stuff we don't own is enemies, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit troublesome.
There shouldn't be stuff here that we don't own, but I'm pretty sure there definitely is.
I mean, we could always grind it down, or we could just disassemble or remove it and attach it to another grid. Like, we could hide stuff around. We could keep this asteroid, hide stuff in the asteroid, and then move everything else away from the asteroid.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll just hold off on the turrets for now. Okay. It's starting to take shape. Starting. I need to check the airtightness of this O2H2. So I'm pretty sure... Oh, it is airtight all the way around. I feel like it didn't used to be. Okay. So we could make a little bit of interior space here. I like that idea. Maybe this will be our walkway between the two sides of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
We can go right through the middle of this one. I think we, instead of doing drive pods on either side, we just do one drive pod down the middle with all our functional stuff, and then on the sides we have habitat. Or we just put habitat on the front, honestly, right now. Make it a normal-ish looking ship.
Yeah, that's an option.
I'm just going to cover up everything that's smoking, so I can't see it. It's not a problem if I can't see it.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yep. That's the plan. I really wish I had a tier 3 welder at this point. Still haven't had one in this entire playthrough. This will work. Let me get rid of this connection point. It's in a weird spot. I don't like it. We'll leave it. Never mind. Might be useful for something. It's good to know where potential connection points are.
Mm-hmm. So this is interesting. I see these signals still, but nothing is spawning in. I'm like 1.5k away. Signals, but no spawn. Very strange.
I wonder if there were signals where something spawned and it's drifted from where it is? From where it started?
Uh-oh. I didn't do it.
If I could move faster, that would be possible, but we can't, so I'm gonna commit the cardinal sin of putting a turret not attached to cargo.
Yeah, I feel like something's off here. I'm gonna try relogging. These definitely shouldn't be invisible.
Oh, that thing. I think it's getting close. I don't like how close that's getting. I'm gonna add even more turrets to the Bangkok. And if we have to fly over there, we have to fly over there. Just setting all of our turrets to aim at weapons and
I hope they don't have a bunch of decoy blocks.
yeah. Hopefully not. Oh, we don't have any more metal grids.
Sure we do. The whole platform is made of metal grids.
Oh, yeah, true. Just trying to keep an eye on this drifter. It's frighteningly close and coming directly across us.
Hmm. Okay, so that was a visual glitch with the thing that I saw over here. Relogging fixed it. I can see it now.
Good.
Yeah, that's an interesting build. Those artillery cannons can aim at 2K away, right?
Artillery, yeah. If you're target locked.
Oh, okay. Do AI ships usually target lock?
They can. It's not out of the question, but they don't seem to on the server, so.
Hmm. I'm gonna be really cautious and approach this thing. If it turns a gun, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they don't have them set to like the AI behavior where they just like move around randomly.
Yeah.
I'd be so paranoid if they did.
God, we're on motors? What?
Yeah, motors, we seem to run out of a lot.
Please tell me we can make those with something.
You want me to tell you the truth, or you want me to tell you we can make them? Actually, no, I think we can make motors. I think
the
the
assembler.
assembler... Yeah, I think the assembler can make motors, which is nice. Can't make a lot of other things, but... You know. Motors are doable.
Hey. Whoa,
It's getting
that's
further
not
away.
cool.
You're good.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, it just went from 208 to 209, now 210.
Okay. Okay. I feel better now. I'm gonna stop putzing with that. Go back to putzing with this. I was worried I was gonna have to fly over there and have a shootout with it. Wait, what the? Oh, I finished welding that block and it just vanished. Jeez. Just trying to get at least a layer of light armor around our precious components here.
Mm-hmm.
Make them slightly less likely to get peppered and destroyed.
Right.
Apparently, blood encountered wrecks that shot at 1.2 kilometers. So maybe that's a distance to watch out for.
Alrighty. Good to know. Thank you.
I am... automated division light transport. Okay, that's fine. Add an extra layer of armor between the back of this ship and where the tank is.
Hmm.
In case we ever have to run away from anything, we have a little bit more of a buffer before our tank starts exploding.
That would be good. Because I don't like the tank exploding.
No, doesn't sound like a good thing, especially because it's touching our refinery.
Yeah, definitely don't like that.
Yeah, we really need to harvest more motors
Yeah.
from something, because I can't even build conveyors right now. It's a mess.
That's rough.
Well, there's another piece of derelict that I think I sent drifting and I never grabbed. That had a bunch of that kind of stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, never mind. That's the thing. That's part of what's attached here. Yeah, we're fine on that. Just making a tube. Need a welding ship.
Yeah, welding ship would be nice.
Maybe I'll try and throw something like that together. Probably save time in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
instead of going and trying to weld all this stuff by hand.
Ah! All the stuff out of my scout ship, you took away the things I needed to repair.
I took everything.
No. I can't repair things.
I'm sorry. Kind of.
Maybe I can scrap some stuff.
I took
on
everything
here.
because I didn't have the band cause here that had the other
Oh
materials
my
in it.
god. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, I'll find ways to make this work. Computers. Where am I going to get computers? Hey, you know what? AI block, I don't need you right now.
Hey, Kenasuka, thanks for following. The heck are we gonna do with this back weird chunk here? I'm gonna leave it open for now. We can stuff useful things in there eventually.
Like, what did you have in mind?
Don't know. Whatever we need.
Fair enough.
It has connection points. So could be more tanks, more O2s. Kind of whatever. I'm gonna change this. I want this to be a little different now. What a disaster. It's getting there. I'm gonna grab that large hydrogen thruster and slap it on the back of this. That'll be cool.
Yeah, it'll be nice to have.
If we ever need to GTFO. That vehicle had my little grabber hand on it. We'll build one on this one.
Yeah, at least the band cause is a little bit more maneuverable without the inventory.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think I want that a little long. Oh, it takes a motor. Gosh, maneuvering around in the scrapyard is a little bit sketchy with the band costs. It's so big.
Yeah. Originally, I was using that as a primary ship, so it wasn't really designed for scouting and other stuff. But it's kind of an all rounder.
Yeah, I mean, it's got the large cargo. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a good jack of all trade ship. But yeah, now that we have so many other things, we could replace that with specialized vehicles that are intended for specific uses.
Oh, that's right. I took everything out of the ship. Oops. And I do have to finish making this. Which means I need motors. Which I don't have. Before I forget to have a scrap beacon on this vehicle, slap that down real quick. Cleanup is coming quickly. Alright, there has to be something I can salvage for motors.
I mean, most of those things probably have connectors and things that aren't useful, right?
Inventory
I got a few out of that turret. That'll let me finish my connector on the back here at least. I think that attached. It happened so quickly. Wasn't expecting it to go so easily on. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think I want more thrusters on here though. If I can get 2 in either direction, kind of like that on the side, that'll be cool. Just for hydrogen thrust. Actually, I wish I had thought of this before, but this wouldn't be a bad place to sneak some ion thrusters. But it has conveyor access, so we might as well make use of it. Put hydrogen here. We can kind of put the other stuff anywhere, so. How am I out of construction components too? I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah, construction components we should not be out of, for
Yeah,
sure.
we have 5,000 of them. The heck? The game was lying to me. We need iron and nickel. What can we disassemble that has nickel in it? Metal grids, it seems like.
Metal grids, yeah. All those useless hand tools, maybe.
How many metal grids do we even have? I don't think we have any in our storage, but I know we have a ton somewhere. Well, we have a ton on that thing that we're going to take apart. It's not actually disassembling these grids, though. It was turned off. That's why. Okay. That'll let us make a few more motors. I guess that's kind of useful. Only because we have a grid here that has tons of the grids on it.
Mm-hmm.
Just harvest a few more of those.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
How do you submit your inventory without going? You hold. God, it's just like second nature to me. I gotta think about it here.
Alt middle mouse.
Alt middle mouse deposits everything except for tools and bottles and whatnot. Ammo.
Yep.
That's how you drop it off. And so like when I look at this block here, if I want to build it, I just right click it. And that will add it to my build planner. If I press G, you can see all the blocks in my build planner. So I'll just do that again. So I have that one block now in my build planner because I right clicked it. And then if I go up to my inventory and just click middle mouse, it will pull all the stuff into my inventory that I need to finish that block. Yeah, build planner is awesome. Should look up the hotkeys for it. It will make your life way faster.
Absolutely necessary.
Yep. I remember when it wasn't part of the game. There was a
me
mod.
too.
There was a mod for it, and I never used the mod because I played on vanilla servers back then. It was rough, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a mod for it, so I didn't play with that either.
Mm.
Inventory full.
Oh, I should be able to finish these little things. These small thrusters I should be able to drag over here by hand and attach.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that'll be easier than using the ship. And I'm just going to pull them right off of this weapon platform, because I think we're going to scrap most of this, right?
I would say so.
Right. I completely agree with that.
It's too useful for its individual components.
Yeah. And it's all heavy armor, so we're going to probably be scrapping it for the armor and whatnot anyway.
Mm-hmm.
For the grids, and we don't really want to be flying around something that's heavy armor per se. Not entirely heavy armor, at least.
Right.
Also, the side things have conveniently double thrusters, which is exactly what I need.
There you go.
Hopefully they're attached to something I can get rid of, though.
Inventory full.
Yep, I think it's a chunk of conveyors. Funnily enough, or cargo containers. That's what's in here.
Hmm.
I want to remove them, but it looks like it's the only thing attaching a bunch of thrusters. So, yeah. Oh no, the thruster's attached to their sides, so I can remove this if I can grind it without grinding others.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what I died to there. I'm glad I have a survival kit here.
I want to grind these. I don't want to attach them individually either when I have two of them already together. It's kind of annoying. Guess I'll do a couple of them individually.
Wait. Does this have like some sort of like thing that prevents you from grinding by hurting you? Is that a thing?
Grinder shocker. Yeah, that's a thing. I don't know what ships have it, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Inventory.
How do I solve that?
Don't Hydra Man? There's like a million things telling you not to do it, but you're like, no, it's impossible. Yeah, you have to use guns to shoot out the blocks that deal with the ownership. Warning, inhibitor field has disabled jump drive functionality. Okay. What was I making? Oh, welding pads. That's what I was making. I detached this. I'm pretty sure I detached this and it's not detached. Nothing attached. R is the button to drag stuff, right?
Yeah. Sometimes when you detach something that's a static grid, it remains static. You might need to build a control thing on it, like a...
Yep, I got it.
Yeah. Access panel?
It's a control panel.
Yeah, that one. Oh, server restart. I'm close enough to this. Hopefully it doesn't disappear.
I'm gonna lose this one piece that I'm holding.
It should still be considered scrap, right? So if you just keep it still.
Keeping still. We'll see about that. Maybe I can get it attached in time. Ow. Stop crushing me. Stop, I said. 10 seconds? No, this ain't gonna happen. Well, snack break. I need to make a sign that says snack break instead of BRB.
Yeah.
This is just more accurate for this channel. All right, be right back. Gotta wait for this restart. And we are back.
Come back.
Thank you. Loading in. Slowly. I wonder what the sim speed's going to be at by the time I get in. Seems like it's been rough today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not great.
It's too
Still.
bad. I want to say it's not our fault, but I can't prove that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. The floating... Oh, I'm out of energy. Right as I come back in. Where is the ship? Oh, there it is. There we go. I always have to check my audio. Audio randomly stops working. Recently. It's been causing me problems.
It's an interesting issue.
Yeah. Very unfortunate. Where was I going to attach this? It was up top here. Okay, maybe it didn't. Maybe I lost a little bit. Just the weld pad.
Oh, that's interesting. So that grinder shocker thing also damages grinders on ships.
You would try that.
Of course I would. If I can't hand grind, I'm going to try it on the ship.
You got eliminate all your options before you do something else.
Yeah.
Right. So stealing things from this
I
one.
mean, the thing is, I don't have a gun. So...
Yeah, causes problems.
Yeah, it kind of makes it a little bit difficult. And I'm not finding guns and loot either.
We
like
have a few.
if they had guns in the lockers of these things,
They just supply you with the means to steal them. That would defeat the point, wouldn't it? It'd be nice, thoughtful of them, but almost just go around down a hydrogen thruster.
Ooh, that would be bad.
Yeah. Ah, shoot, I forgot to convert it. Hey, thanks for the follow. Nebulord. That's actually kind of a fun name. Good space-themed name. Bonjour. Yeah. Oh, a lot of energy again. What? Did I not get full energy last time I jumped in this ship? I probably just jumped in and jumped right back out. I tend to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Scrapyard. We're playing on a Scrapyard server, so we can't actually build things. We have to move the blocks, attach them, slowly build a ship that way.
A little bit rough, especially since the
Yes.
space side seems to not provide you with all the stuff you really need.
Yeah, the sim speed doesn't help either. Slow jetpack, sim speed.
Yeah,
The combination is a little bit rough right now. But we're slowly getting there. Slowly getting towards a fully functional hydrogen-based spaceship. Salvaging our way to victory.
yep.
Bands doing band things and looting, pillaging and pirating.
Trying to bring back more birds to drop in your lap.
Yeah.
Say, are you proud of me?
I give you a head pat and then you run off. Before I even get to head pat you, you're like, ooh, distraction.
Yep.
about what's happening right now. Gosh dang it. Once again, trolling myself with not having components.
Maybe I was wrong about that grinding thing with the ships. I don't know. Like, for some reason, these grinders keep getting damaged, and I can't tell why. Like, it feels like I'm hitting the thing, but on my screen, I'm not anywhere close to it. Like, maybe some desync issue.
It's probably a grinder shocker, honestly. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I can. Ooh, I just threw those.
I didn't know the grinder shockers were a thing in this, though. That's the thing.
They definitely are. They definitely are. I think I've seen them on something before here.
Interesting.
I'm getting beat up by the blocks I'm trying to move. I'm getting handled by them. Oh my gosh, just stop moving. Jeez. So difficult. Where's it going? Why is it going behind me? Ugh, now it's trying to crush me. Okay. Control. I have control of this situation. There we go. Two more done. 4 more to go. And this back thruster chunk is sorted. Though, are these tanks just off? I feel like these thrusters should be lit. Or did you turn all the thrusters off, man?
I may have.
Yep, the thrusters are just off. That's fine. We'll leave them that way. Probably smart.
Usually, with all those ones that I made static grids, I turned off the thrusters and the gyros.
Mm-hmm. Just using power and hydrogen that we don't need to use.
Yep.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. I ground down 1 block. This heavy armor. Ugh. It's a good thing, but it's a bad thing too.
Yeah.
With our limitations of jetpack and inventory space, I think we have like realistic inventory space. We should definitely
Yeah.
be using ships to do the construction, but
Inventory full.
True.
Inventory full.
gosh dang, this actually driving me insane. Cosmo 1999, maybe. A little bit. It's just a nice, strong shape in the game. The tube. Oh, there's the one that I placed and never used. Finally found it. Blends in that location. Two more to go. I'm gonna have to do these ones individually though. Ah, this is feeling good. Almost to the point where we can fly this around if we have to.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Where do I want to steal these ones from? Right here, I think. Just pick the place closest to a cargo container so I can get rid of the heavy stuff easily.
Hmm.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I actually think it'd be faster if I just walked along this instead of flying all the time. We haven't actually mined anything yet, I don't think. We're just by this asteroid because it kind of gives us coverage from some of the random things that drift by.
Yeah, we
Some of
kind
them.
of learned our lesson the hard way by losing everything.
Yeah, we were parked in the middle of nowhere and something drifted by us, casually shooting all of our grids at a time when we had no defenses of any sort, and
We weren't
weren't
even
around.
there.
Yeah, we weren't even there. We just came back and it was like, oops.
Yeah. Very unfortunate.
I almost got it out and then I got stuck. Sweet. I'm gonna have to add a bunch of ion thrusters too to make this functional.
Oh, I own this now.
Nice.
I didn't
Accidentally
even
succeeded.
have to. Yeah, like it, because I thought that I had to grind down everything, but then I just looked at this, and I realized that instead of showing as red, the indicators were all white. So it's like, wait, do I own this? so,
Apparently.
so I started looking around and trying to get to things, and like, yeah, actually, once I finally found something I could access, I'm like, yeah, I own this.
Nice.
So I'll take it. It's funny because I still see the flight seat highlighted as in like saying you need to grind this down before you can control this.
Huh.
But it's working, so
Yeah, I guess not.
yeah. You know what? I don't know if this is a glitch or I don't know if this is just good fortune. Either way, I'll take it.
Right. Not gonna complain about it.
Exactly.
Once again, out of energy. On hydrogen, and I can throw a control seat on it and reposition it.
Oh, this is a nice airlock.
There we go. I actually patiently waited for full bars. I should heal myself too. I'm almost dead. My screen's turning red. It's bothering me.
Oh my god.
What'd you find?
You're just gonna have to see it, I think.
Yeah.
I wonder, does this thing have thrusters? Can I just fly this? I think it does. Oh my god, it's got a jump drive.
That's why it's inhibiting jump drives, because it has one.
That's what I was saying, right? I'm like, I wonder if it's got a
Yeah.
jump drive because it's inhibiting them.
Nice. You check for explosives on it, just in case?
That's that's something that a smart person would do. I should do that. Let me take a look. Right? That would be the thing. It would be a trap, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's like, oh, you got a sweet ship with a jump drive? Boom.
Yeah.
Would be terrible. But I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah. No, it doesn't look like there's any traps in here.
Nice.
Full medical station, jump drive, 2 refineries,
Oh my gosh.
bunch of small reactors.
Why am I even building a ship right now?
2 cryo chambers, full med bay, assemblers, 2 assemblers with 4 speed modules that are active.
Dang.
This is a and it is mobile, so I can drive it. Can I just jump over to home base?
Yeah, you should be able to jump close. Make sure you own everything on it. Select
That's
all the
a
blocks.
good point. Keep having these good ideas.
Just filled with them today. That's what happens when I get sleep.
Yep.
Occasionally I have good ideas for a few hours afterwards.
Alright, well, there's nothing that says that it's owned by an enemy. There is stuff that's unfinished or damaged, but...
Okay. That's fine. All of our turrets are off here anyway, so...
So in theory, I should be able to just,
Yeah, just jump.
jump to the home. Let's see how this works. I'm not good at... I haven't really used a lot of jump drives on these, so... Oh, let's turn off this jump drive suppression field. That's using tons of power, too. No, thank you. First of all, also, timer blocks. Let's turn those off, because I don't know what they do.
Things are just ticking ominously in the background.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. It's on recharge. Jump drive is off. Jump destination, home base.
Maybe I use that space for batteries or something in there. Or... reactors? I don't know. At a loss.
Hey!
I saw loading. Did you make it back?
Yep. I think there's a lot of thrusters, too.
Is it even damaged? Or is it just
No,
like a
like
fully
everything was
functional ship?
pristine.
Nice.
There was. I mean, there's some stuff that's damaged, but it was one of the what do you call it? It was like a space pirate faction thing, so it wasn't even like a wreck.
Huh. Interesting.
Which way is forward on this thing? Oh, there we go. Oh, you're asking what the max kilometer space jump I could do is on this thing? Let's find out. Does that just list that in the jump drive stats?
Probably.
Max distance 578 kilometers. So yeah, we could jump a little bit.
See the tube I'm building, man? It's beautiful.
Tubes within tubes.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have hydrogen engines on here yet. That's something I should definitely add somewhere.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah, it's one of our few power sources that should just generally work. We have all these hydrogen tanks. Seems like a reliable thing to have.
Right.
Not quite.
Oh. Oh!
Hmm.
This has solar cells.
Hey, nice.
And 250 power cells.
Oh my gosh. Good lord.
And
that
a
little ship
few
now.
hundred uranium.
Oh my god. Looting for the win.
Oh my god. Yeah. This is... Oh, whoops, I should probably watch the screen so I don't slam into something.
Please.
Be very horrible to lose all this.
Would it be that bad? You should go out and get a new one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it sounds like at this point.
Oh man.
This looks decent. Get rid of this little chunk of nonsense here.
Now, I do have some concerns, because this does
Scrap
seem to be
beacon in
eating
here.
up quite a bit of power. Oh, the O2 generators are going crazy. Turn those off. Jump drive is... doesn't have any input, because it's fully charged, so I don't need to worry about that, right?
Right, shouldn't do anything when it's just sitting there.
Alright. All these interior turrets, I can just turn those off.
Actually,
Although, at some point we're going to have to consider defense.
yeah. We do need some sort of turrets on something. This thing has a bunch of points where I can attach turrets to it, the one I'm building. So this one will be defended for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly recharging here.
Is this?
It's a converted vanilla spawn. Somebody just threw
Oh,
a
okay.
bazillion thrusters on a vanilla spawn and took all the turrets off. Wait, I don't get this. Why were all the turrets off?
Oh, no, I destroyed all the turrets. Well,
Oh.
ground down all the turrets.
I see. And how did you do that?
Well, first, I ended up finding out that there was like, wait, if this is a vanilla spawn, there shouldn't be grind protection.
Obviously, it's a converted one, but the
Oh.
base of it is vanilla. It's
Oh,
the
I see what you mean. Okay.
yeah, it's the Raider Outpost thing. which is a vanilla
Yeah,
style
because
spawn.
it said it was
And it's all like,
SPRTE, which is not the
yeah,
faction, right? That's Space Pirates Enhanced is what it says here.
right. So
I proposed peace with them. They didn't accept.
wow. Yep, this is one of those things that's always like this. Yeah, I'm surprised you're able to take out all the turrets.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of Gatlings and
It
interior
is.
turrets.
Interiors as well.
Uh-huh.
So you remember that thing that I told you about before with the where you can build little like shields
Yeah.
and they can't
You
see you?
cheesed it super hard? Okay, yeah.
I cheesed it. I
Yeah.
admit.
Yeah.
I cheesed it.
This makes sense. I'm like, there's no way you could have gotten to that legitimately.
No.
So, that's
No,
fine.
I cheesed it.
Yeah. It is what it is.
I mean, there was no
It's
way that
ours
I would
now.
get this with a jetpack the way that is.
Which is the point, Ban. That's the point.
I suppose. I suppose.
It's fine. I'm not gonna complain.
This is just going to be sitting here anyway as our little space station, so I don't plan on using this to go anywhere.
More loot. For the loot god. Okay, we have the back of a ship done. I don't know what to do from here, though.
But we can't use parts from this to build your thing.
I mean, that one's fully functional. I wouldn't bother taking it apart. It's in pristine shape, yeah. I'm going to take apart these junky ones.
This is my flying saucer.
Yeah, okay. Excellent. I don't know what I want to do with this next. I might go ahead and move the small refinery and just put it by the big one. Those bits sticking out the front of this are a little bit awkward. I don't really like the way they are at the moment. I'm gonna change it. The hydrogen tank. The H2O2, I gotta do something with that as well. The refinery can attach directly to this refinery, that's fine. The O2, H2, I might just move down here as well. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We don't even really need the basic refinery on this, honestly, because we have the full refinery on it. But we'll keep it.
Basic refiner is useful for just throwing stone in, right? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the big one's just so much better in every way that
Yeah.
I don't even use the little ones when I have them, but just to say we have a vehicle with every block on it, that's what we're going for.
Sure.
I have to get rid of this thing that I just placed here, though. This scrap beacon is in the way. Come on. Go into place. Right there. Yep.
You know, the nice thing about this being a vanilla spawn is that inventories are connected and they function.
Yeah. Oh. I've sent this thing adrift again. It has thrusters now, so I should be able to fix it. Just by turning them on.
I suppose I should share my method of cheesing with people on the stream, right?
You can if you want. There's about 1,000,000 ways to do it, so it's not
Yeah, there's a few cheesy
like
ways.
secret.
So one thing I discovered while I was messing around was that when you're hiding behind at least 2 blocks, the guns can't really see you. Like when you hide behind 1, a lot of times they can see you. When you hide behind 2, they can't. One way you can take advantage of this is use the what is the mod called that lets us grab stuff?
Something engineering, I don't know.
whatever the mod is that lets us grab stuff and move it around with our jetpacks in our hands. You
Just hold the
can
block in front of you, yeah.
Yeah, you basically just build heavy armor
A
plates.
little shield.
And yeah, you build a shield. And you hold it in front of you as you go towards the guns.
Yeah.
And if you are resilient enough, and if you are dedicated enough to keep doing that, you can fly these plates directly in front of the guns and block their line of sight.
Yep.
So that way you can keep them from bothering you. It's cheesy. It is cheesy, I admit, but you know.
So
There's
now
a
I
thing in the
know how
game.
we ended up with so much scrap here.
No, actually, all the other ones I got legitimately.
You mean like legitimately by hydromanning in and throwing bodies at it? Or legitimately...
That's legitimate.
Yeah,
It's in the
okay.
game.
I mean, so is what you just described. That's in the game
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
It's just different levels of cheesing.
It is, and this is honestly kind of a level of cheese that I don't really want to do again. So that's why I was
How
saying
many
that.
times have you done it? A few.
This one, no, just this one.
Didn't you do that to get one of the other ships earlier?
Okay, twice.
Okay. That's alright. I mean, we also used the unclaim your ship thing to just fly up and grind down the turrets before. So I think we've used every cheese in the Book of Cheese.
We've cheesed, yes. But
Let's correct this. I have not done any of those things.
You haven't.
But as a faction, we have done this.
That's fair.
Not gonna point fingers or anything, but
I mean, you're guilty by association. You're using
yeah,
those
I'm using the
materials.
parts, and I'm not gonna complain about it either.
Plausible deniability, Shifty. If you don't know how I got them.
Yeah, they just were here when I logged in. They just showed up. I don't know how they got here, and I'm not gonna question it either.
I don't know. Like, it is cheesy, but I feel like there's a lot of limitations in these mods that are making it very difficult to get ahead for a lot of things. So
The whole point of it is that, Van, though. That's the thing. The whole point is that you're supposed to slowly build your way up.
I get
you
that.
build a ship that can do a thing, and then you can get a little bit further.
I'm not a
and you
builder, man.
Yeah, I know you hate it. It's
you've seen what I build.
I'm not complaining that you're doing it, and I'm fine just sitting here building because I enjoy building.
What was the last ship that I built? It was a ship that was shaped like a banana.
It was the yellow thing, the rover on the planet. You built that, right?
Did I?
Also a yellow little rover.
Oh no, I stole that and then I kind of modified it.
Yeah, that's more or less building.
Yeah.
It looked completely original.
But I think the last thing that I've built myself, like from scratch, was that banana ship.
That was literally like over 2 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just capture stuff and modify them. I don't build like build.
That's fine.
I'm not a creative person.
Nothing wrong with that. That's what makes Space Engineers nice. You can play it however you want.
True.
Okay.
Did I take out the scout ship for that? I think I did, didn't I?
I think you did. Yep.
I have to go and get that now. I have to turn things off again.
Did you ever turn on the respawn on that ship? Like I said, like 6 times before you left?
On the scout one?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Good. Just making sure. Because I definitely did not.
Yeah, I mean, remember I died when I was trying to capture this thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then I respawned there, so... Yeah, it's
good.
on. This thing has a med bay too, though, so I've got to turn that one off. Alright, let's see... Will this bring me back to the scout ship? No, I'm in Bangkok. But I just have to shut this off and it'll do its thing, right?
Yeah. That one should reset itself.
Full. Inventory full.
Watch I somehow end up on the planet. Ah, here we go. Okay, scout ship. Alright, I'm not cheesing anything anymore, though. I'm gonna actually try to build a ship with a gun so I can shoot out the guns and the other things.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's more
the way it should be done.
It's kind of more satisfying to do it that way anyway, and we have the materials to do it at this point, so
Right.
we might as well. We have, we can make artillery rounds, probably. I think they take uranium, though, so it might be a little expensive to set up initially.
Still need to find maybe that's the next order of business that I'll do is try to fix up that little miner ship because it has a small grid ore detector on it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll just go around and kind of look around and see if I can find some more. Yeah.
Figure out where the different resources are.
Yeah.
Where the heck is the... Oh. Did you just take the Bancause?
No. Bancause is there.
Somewhere.
It's on your screen. There's a green icon pointing towards it.
Oh. Yeah. Dang it. I spawned by you.
Oh, hi. Well, you can hop in the seat behind. I'm heading back to the base.
I can't catch up. Alright. Off we go.
Alright.
I guess I get to relax for a minute here. Have a drink.
Yeah.
So I need more ridiculous ideas for secure crates to add to the mod that I'm making.
Do you want ridiculous or do you want frustrating?
Both.
Spawn them in the ground, make them dig them out.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to break voxels because voxels won't fix themselves if it happens near a player, and then that actually lags the server out. So I'm trying to avoid voxel stuff. Though,
Okay.
I do have some ideas for things that will break voxels, so maybe I don't care. Spawning things in the ground, though, is a great way to cause some crazy clang.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely like the idea of spawning like boxes and stuff like that that don't have any kind of beacon. So it's really more like if you happen across it, you get some nice loot.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. That wouldn't be bad. It's just that then I'm spawning things that may never be found and taking up
True.
spawns to do it.
Yeah.
What if I spawn? Oh, you know those little like loot boxes that are everywhere?
Oh, yeah.
What if I make copies of those and actually put good stuff in them?
Oh, and like make the one that runs away whenever a player gets near it.
Wait, there's one that does that?
Yeah. Yeah, there's one that basically has
Oh, the vanilla ones.
yeah,
You're
the
thinking
vanilla,
the vanilla dress. I was thinking
yeah.
the ones from this mod that we were calling loot boxes that always spawn with everything else. They're like the crates that have
yeah.
components in them. What if I made
Yeah, that
clones
could work
of
too.
those things, but actually put good stuff in them, and then sprinkled them in?
So that way people didn't know that it was
Yeah,
that
so
it-
I'd
if
also
it's a
put
good
like
one or a
I'd
bad
also
one.
put like a trap in it, right? And then
Yeah.
you'd be like, "Oh, I've seen a million of these before," and you'd walk up and you'd start looking
Yeah.
through it and you'd be like, "Wow, this is actually really good stuff," and then then it does something silly.
Yeah.
Oh, I kinda
Although
like that
although I
idea.
do like the idea of good loot being inside those things that run away when you get close.
Yeah, so that's already something I wrote down is like a roller. And
Yeah,
I just
roller.
make like a big wheel looking thing with wheels
Yep.
on it, and when you get close, the gyros would just override and it would just start rolling away from you. So you gotta chase it down or hope it crashes into something, but yeah, that'd be funny.
Try to corral it into a wall or something.
That's also a great way to make a line of dents in the terrain. Just have a stupid roller going.
Yeah.
All right.
We
We're
are
back
home.
Back home. Where is this tube I'm building drifting off to? Where's my body, actually? I need my tools back before they disappear. Snow. Gosh dang it. It's drifted right by it. I'm gonna slap a cockpit on this somewhere just so I can fly it around temporarily.
I grabbed the other plates you left in there. Grids, middle grids.
Oh yeah.
Not leaving middle grids.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that I didn't get everything.
Alright, so let me take a close inspection of this thing, because this looks cool.
Doesn't have gyros or anything yet. It's just the back end of whatever I'm building. Just a
Very
functional
compact.
brick, pretty much.
Yeah. And the idea is you're going to have two of these, essentially. You're going to have
I think I'm just gonna have one of these,
one on each side,
and then
or-
I'll have something else, either attached to the front of it or to the sides. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain what I'm gonna do for the rest of it, but this is just the back end of a central tube, I think, is what we're going with right now. And then I might have side things that are ion thruster based. And then the central tube will have a big hydrogen thruster on the front and the back. So we can get moving and stop quickly if we
Sounds
want
good.
to. Thrusters are not turning on.
Make sure the block's toggled on in the inventory. If you grabbed them from one of the other ships, I turn them all
Yeah,
off.
no, I have them on, and I have the tanks turned on because those were off too.
Yeah. I don't think that I wouldn't have. I don't think I would have turned the tanks off. Maybe.
Well, they were off.
Maybe I didn't. I don't know.
Everything's off. Basically, everything was set to off that could be set to off, which is fine. Just seems.
Oh,
to
I
be-
may have turned those ones on off because they had nothing in them. Yeah.
There we go. Now we've got thrusters on again.
Nice.
I still don't have a gyro though, so
I did bring back a gyro on the latest ship that I returned, the one before the latest, which is I think it's the black fiery one over there. I think there's a gyro on that.
yeah. Yeah, I gotta grab a couple gyros. That's the next thing I gotta add on to here. A couple gyros and a couple more batteries. Hydrogen engine. Yeah, there's a few things it still needs for sure. For core mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit of space underneath here, I think, for adding more things. Wouldn't be a bad place to put something, but I don't know what. I'm gonna leave it empty for now because it's not super close to the center of the ship. I want it to be somewhat efficient. I think I'm gonna go for adding batteries next because they need to go here.
Mm-hmm.
And this spot's gonna be buried pretty soon. Do we have a double battery on anything? Two batteries next to each other.
Sure, we do.
Just be convenient. I'll take single batteries. Oh, this vehicle over here, I see double batteries. They're right between thrusters, though. Actually, I should just take those ion thruster pods and slap them to the sides of this new thing. These pods are definitely reusable. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. And then that'll be batteries as well between them. So that'll be a good way to add batteries. An easy way to add them.
Mm-hmm.
I recognize this vehicle. This is a vanilla ship. A cargo hauler that somebody retrofit. And then destroyed. Interesting. Okay. Well, I got an idea for that at least. I think I'll add those at an angle so they're out of the way of potential connection points and turrets. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna grab the scout and use it again for moving things.
All right.
Just want to get this ship mobile again.
Yeah.
And a lot of the decorative stuff we can place ourselves, so once I'm done with a lot of the functional stuff, can make it more of a ship quickly.
Mm-hmm.
The grub. Scrap beacon.
The grub is the one that has the large hydrogen thruster with those 3 hydrogen tanks.
Oh. Cool.
I think.
We need a large thruster on a second one to put on the front.
I can go try to get it.
Wouldn't be bad. Oh, I see some batteries right here. I'm gonna grab these. This was my original goal. Let's stick to it for a little bit longer.
Just gonna put a large hydrogen thruster on the other side too.
Yep. Not immediately where that stuff is, but yeah. The tube's got to be a little bit longer before I add another thruster.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have to figure out where the heck I'm going to put habitat.
Right. Alright, which direction was it go up now?
Don't remember.
Ah.
This scrapyard's such a mess. I can't keep up, down, left, right,
Yeah.
straight at all. I think I can handle these by hand, if I recall correctly. Should be able to just drop them here and then grab them.
Is this thing flying away? There's some scrap that's like leaving our base.
I know. I thought there was something decent that I just let go of, but I can't remember. And I couldn't find it, so. It was like part of the thing that we had the big refinery on initially. Could have swore I lost a piece of that at some point.
Yeah, you did, and I think I found it. Let's see what it is.
It's
Oxygen tank.
yeah, I was gonna say
hydrogen
it's-
engine. Oh,
It's tanks and engines and stuff. I just don't
it's
know where
and
it
an
went.
assembler.
Oh, yeah. I knew it was good stuff. It just drifted off, and I'm like, I don't know where it went.
Can I bring this back with my hands?
Just put a waypoint down of it.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea.
I can go grab it with this ship right away.
Okay. Try to stop it from moving here.
Yeah. As long as it's not moving super fast. And I think it was moving really slowly when it drifted off on me. It just got out of sight. Alright, 2 more batteries.
We should get this before it despawns because it is far away from our stuff, though.
I'm genuinely surprised it didn't get cleaned up with the
Right.
restart. Yeah, I'm gonna come right now as soon as you send me the waypoint.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. Because I didn't actually want to lose that stuff.
No,
I just
that's
lost
kind
it.
of important.
It just happened. And then I moved on with my life because I was focused. I'm like, I'm just building the thing.
Yeah. I mean, the hydrogen engine is really important, right? Because that's one way we can get power if we don't have uranium.
Yeah.
Pretty renewable.
We do find them fairly often, but it has an assembler on it too, right? Like,
Yeah,
I
it
think
has an
that's
assembler
probably
on it
the
as well.
most valuable thing.
Yeah.
Is the full assembler, or even if it's just a small assembler. Those are pretty uncommon. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's a big chunk just floating right there.
Yeah. Got an air vent, cargo container.
Mm-hmm. Big chunk.
slam into it.
Ah, that was gentle.
Yes, it was a gentle clang.
Yeah. I ran into a component that was not vital, so I figured it didn't matter if I hit it a little hard. It was just a passageway block, right?
Yeah.
Come with me, loot.
Hmm.
Actually, having a second assembler on this vehicle wouldn't be bad. Oh my gosh, I'm drifting so hard. Brake slide. Ugh.
You remember the left and right only have one thruster, whereas the front, back, up
I
and
know.
down have
I was already
two.
turned. I wasn't trying to turn to stop faster. I was just sliding hard sideways.
Yeah.
It's okay. I slid right into where I wanted to be.
Cool.
At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself.
Yeah.
We'll make this a station again so it doesn't drift off. Maybe? Oh god, I'm pretty sure I broke it now. Clicked it while it was flashing. It's never a good idea.
Hmm. Let me try.
And maybe it's not moving now. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Next thing I wanted to do was salvage a chunk of thrusters off one of these wrecks. I think it was this one over here. Yeah, chunk of thrusters and batteries off of this.
Oh, this thing has a that has gyros too, right? Did you get those?
I haven't gotten gyros off yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting there slowly. I haven't decided where the heck I'm going to put the gyros yet. That's partially why I'm stalled out on that front.
Got it.
Alright, how do I want to attach this? Kind of want them right about here. It's 2 blocks in between. Okay, that'll fit nicely here. 2. And there.
Inventory full.
Alright, I brought you one of the gyros.
Cool.
These things are heavy, so they're hard to move around.
Yeah. Not sure how I want to put this on there.
Got a scrap beacon on that thing yet?
Nope. Oh, on this? The thing I'm building? Yeah. Yeah, there's one nestled in there already.
Ah, good.
I don't like anything about this right now. Maybe I just paste it on like that. Ah, heck, why not? We'll do that. Instead of making it complicated, we'll just make it simple.
You're probably going to want 2 gyros on this thing, right?
Oh, I'm probably going to want a bunch eventually, but for now, one will do because it'll let me move it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can really just slap it on anywhere, because I'll probably end up moving it, because I don't have a good spot for them yet.
Yeah. I just left it floating there.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll attach it. That works just perfectly. There we go. One little thruster pod. Go ahead and repaint that whole thing. And it won't be in the way of the other stuff, which is good. Oh, I just kicked my cord. Can you hear me still?
Yep.
I unplugged my my cable entirely.
Oh, wow.
Nice. I was sitting like half sideways at my desk, which was really uncomfortable. It was comfortable when I was just taking a ride, and getting over here, but
Mm-hmm.
it's really uncomfortable to actually play in that position. I don't know why I stayed that way for so long. And then I flipped my feet back down off my desk and pulled my cord right out. Great way to break a headset, I guess.
Yeah, that would do it. That's for sure.
It survived. Today. I'm preparing to attach another one of those thruster pods, but I didn't actually check if that vehicle has another one. I'm hoping it has another on the other side.
You never know with these things. Sometimes, you know, a whole half of a thing is missing. But if you want a couple of thrusters that are right next to each other, this white and teal one over here has. Oh wow, that's a really nice thruster pod that it's got over here.
I think I should be good. I keep losing things because everything's parked in a completely different orientation. So
Yeah, sorry.
I need to get the ship I'm working on at least parked in some sensible fashion, because right now it's the worst.
Come take a look at this one over here that I just
I
posted.
gotta find this gyro that you put here because it seems to have drifted off.
Oh shit!
I need to attach that. Oh, there it is. We'll attach it right on the bottom down there. That'll be fine.
Just at least that way it's functional.
Mm-hmm. Then I can turn my vehicle finally. Come on.
You're getting pretty good at wrangling those blocks.
Sometimes it feels that way, and then I'll randomly have a block that I just cannot get to go where I want. The key really is just patience.
Mm-hmm.
Like not trying to force it into place from one position. Like you move it to the right place and then you release it while it's stable, move yourself, pull it from a different angle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow and steady.
Exactly. All right, now that you attach that though, come take a look at this and see if you could use this this thruster pod, because I think that the way it's designed would be ideal for hooking up to that. Potentially.
All right. Where are you at? Van
Yeah, I
is
posted
over here.
the GPS coordinates.
Oh, 600 away. What? Okay.
Is it 600 away? Wait, that can't be right.
Oh,
That's the old one.
that's all.
Sorry.
They all look the same to me.
Yeah.
They are identical.
Oh.
Send it again. They're both named band number 1.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I deleted the old one and then renamed the other one.
I mean, I can see where you are. Are you just
Yeah,
talking
just come
about
where
the
I
stuff
am.
right over there? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I thought you were right next to me in the scrap area.
Yeah.
What are
This
these
little
things?
ship has
Oh, are these big thrusters? Oh no, they're little thrusters.
No.
Okay.
No, but this one's got what is this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Oh.
thrusters all in one block.
Might be able to use that.
Yeah, this one over here has some of them that are in a block.
Right. I'd just leave all those thrusters together, and I might be able to use those as is.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think that conveyor junctions would have computers, but apparently they don't.
Hmm. Yeah, I would expect them to.
Like one, maybe? Nope.
There's an interior turret in here that's got computers. Timer block with turret with computers.
Inventory full.
Sliding door has a couple of computers.
There we go. I got a computer. There might
There
be
you go.
floating parts in there now, but minor detail.
Loading parts.
It wasn't me. I swear.
Well, now I've got to find out where you got them from. And floating parts?
I just ground something down and
Oh!
my inventory was full.
I found it.
It was a door. There was too much glass in that door. I couldn't hold it all.
Apparently.
Alright. More thrusters attached.
Nice.
Maybe not the best place for them. It's kind of far towards the back of the ship, which is going to make it harder to turn, but
Should be fine.
it's okay. Yeah,
My
it's not the end
concern
of
would be the
world.
batteries being exposed.
Yeah, that's just life. I'm not going to worry too much about that.
Yeah. I mean, we can get more batteries, and it shouldn't be too hard to put
Right.
more in there in that location. So.
Right, if we really want to put them there, we can put more
Mm.
there. If they blow up, we'll just put batteries elsewhere.
We can
I just
replace them.
wanted to not have to screw with it too much.
Yeah, fair enough.
Definitely don't want these heavy blast door blocks here, though. I'll replace that with just normal blocks.
That's looking good, though.
It's getting there. It's definitely a big project building this way.
Yeah, having to drag things over and weld them instead of being able to just place the block and build it.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more difficult.
Alright. I'm gonna have to get some food. I'm starving.
Yeah, it sounds kind of good to me too, honestly. I might have to take a proper break here.
Yep.
We got this fairly well put together. I mean, it's functional at this point.
And that is the most important part about engineering.
Yeah. Function first. Wouldn't say I'm proud of the way it functions, but it functions. Yeah, probably be a good place to stop for today. Well, for now. Might be back later doing more of this.
Yeah.
But we got the back core of a ship done with lots of stuff in it. It's slow to move, for sure, but that's okay.
So how many of those large cargoes did you throw in there?
There's only one in there now, but I have room. Like, I want to extend this tube forwards a ways. So I might put a second one right next to the first one.
Yeah.
Or I might just put a bit of a gap there.
I think we have 3 total, so...
Yeah, I think having 2 would be good. We've got 2 big hydrogen tanks. Having 2 cargoes wouldn't be bad at all. It's going to be a hefty ship, for sure. But...
we should have the thrusters to... Yeah, and I mean, we should have the thrusters to be able to do that regardless.
One big one forwards, one big hydrogen backwards, we'll have pretty good. And then we've got the ions forwards and backwards too. I want to have ions in every direction just in case we don't want to be using our hydrogen.
Yeah, I mean, or if you run out of hydrogen, it's always nice to have the backup.
Yeah, for sure. And we got to get a reactor on here and some of the other stuff that I know we have sitting around.
Yep.
But for now, I think that's going to be good. Drop my tools off.
It's a good start.
Yep, I'm happy with it. And we have so much loot around here still. Like, we haven't even made a dent, really, in what we have available to work with.
Right.
Which is pretty nice. Once this ship is mostly complete, or just, I'll probably finish it off before I start working on a new one, but I gotta make a small hydrogen one so that I can go up and down to planets. Because we have all those little thrusters, and we don't need a whole ton in order to make something like that, so...
I think that is going to be something we want to do, is get something planetary. Because at the very least, I want to go down and get those solar panels.
Yep. Yeah. We definitely want to go grab those at some point.
Having free energy is a good thing. So
yeah, very, very good.
Even if it's a small amount of free energy, just any amount of free energy is good.
Yep. Next time, though.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
We'll see you all later. Thanks for tuning in. And good luck scrapping.
See you later.